Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another videos. According to David Orstein from the Athletic, Real Madrid reached Jude Bellingham transfer agreement with the Borussia Dortmund. It is a very interesting one. I think Jude Bellingham made the right decision in my opinion. I'm gonna explain it later. So this is coming from the David Orstein. He says Real Madrid have reached an agreement with the Borussia Dortmund to sign Jude Bellingham. Madrid are set to pay Dortmund in excess of 100 million euro, which is equal to 86 million pounds or 107 million dollars, in what will be one of the highest value transfers in the history of both clubs. The deal is not yet signed, but that is among the formalities that will follow. Jude Bellingham, 19, is expected to undergo a medical in the coming day. So I think, of course, like he mentioned, it will be one of the most expensive transfer the history of the both Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid. He's just 19. But his quality, his talent is way beyond that. He played like a 27-year-old. He played like he have a 20-year experience playing football. See, so calm, technical ability, physical ability, quality, talented. He have everything. And he chose one of the biggest. He chose the biggest class in the world, the biggest club in the world. I think Real Madrid is making a huge revolution this summer. They are trying to sign so many players who have enough quality to play for Real Madrid. That's why Jude Bellingham is one of the top player in the market. So 100 million euro, I think it's gonna be worth it. In this nowadays, if a player can score like 15 goals per season, he is worth like 150 million euros. Believe me, you can see any clubs. You can see in any clubs, any country of the Europe top 5 league. If a player scored a 15 goal and 3 assists, that is 150 million euro worth. Yeah, that's why for a Jude Bellingham, 100 million euro is so much worth it in my opinion. So much worth it. Of course, he have to prove that how much he's worth it. He have to prove that Real Madrid didn't make a the wrong decision by paying 100 million euro for him. I think he will be. I think he will show what he is worth. I think he will show what quality he has. Real Madrid. Think about it. Real Madrid is making a huge change in the club history. They are trying to collect superstar again, like Galacticos. They have a young midfielder like Camavinga and Chouamini, Valverde, now Jude Bellingham. 4 superstar players, superstar quality midfielder, young players, and then those players are gonna be led by Luka Modric and Toni Kroos. Luka Modric and Toni Kroos both has signed with the Real Madrid for the next season. Okay, one more year to stay at Real Madrid to lead those players. Think about it. Okay, there will not be any pressure for Jude Bellingham because he has to learn. Of course, he's gonna have less minutes. I believe he is gonna have less minutes than he was at Dortmund because Dortmund doesn't have so many quality players, but at Real Madrid, everywhere is a superstar. That's why I think, especially in midfield, that's why of course he's gonna play less minutes than he did in Borussia Dortmund, but he's going to learn from Luka Modric and Toni Kroos, which will be super exciting for him. A lot of English pundits, a lot of English commentators, a lot of English former players wanted him to come back to join one of the biggest clubs in England, like Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal, whatever it is. They wanted him to come back and join because they believe, Premier League is the biggest league in the world, and if one of the, if one player cannot, for example, like one player cannot play in a Premier League, they don't accept, like, that is a good player. If you wanted to be seen one of the best player from, in the world, if you wanted to be seen one of the best player in the world, you have to play and come and play, show what you have in the Premier League. That doesn't make sense for me, because they think, only the Premier League is tough to play. But when you look at Eden Hazard, doesn't matter how much he has an injury, he played as the best player in the Premier League, and when he got a Real Madrid, he got fucked, because this guy is lazy. He got so many injuries, and he got no quality. No, sorry, no quality. Am I insane or what? Of course he's a quality, but unfortunate for him. So that's why I think Jude Bellingham made the right decision, and Real Madrid made the right decision to sign Jude Bellingham, because this guy is gonna be cooked in the Real Madrid next season, even though he's gonna have a less minute, to play for Real Madrid than he did in Borussia Dortmund, and then he made it the right decision. He's said to undergo medical in next coming days. 100 million euros, and it's a huge price in my opinion. When you think about the price tag, it's a huge price. 100 million euros, 86 million pounds, 107 million dollars. It's not a small amount of, this is not a small amount of money. It's a huge price tag, and there's a lot of pressure, and you are playing the biggest club in the world. So it's not gonna be easy for Jude Bellingham, but he's just 19, which means he's gonna be 29 for, after the next 10 years, and then you have 3 more years left, 35 years, 34 years. So you got like 15 years to play for Real Madrid. Think about it. That's why I think Jude Bellingham made the right decision. He's only 19. He is going to be one of the best midfielder in the world, which is already is. But when you play for Real Madrid, you already got a place for the national team. You don't need to show anything. But the reason you got into Real Madrid team is because you have a quality to play for the best club in the world, right? So I think Jude Bellingham made the right decision. Bellingham is set to join the Real Madrid in coming days. So what do you think about this transfer? Do you think paying 100 million euro for Jude Bellingham is worth of Real Madrid? Make sure to comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.